Hello guys, hello Uganda, what's up, what's happening, what's popping? Wow, this is your boy Fabi. I'm right here on the hills of Muyenga at Hotel Diplomat. Of course, when you hear the word Hotel Diplomat, there are some names you can't skip. I'm with the diva, Ugandanese diva, on today's program that features every Saturday, 5 p.m. in the evening, the one and only Angella Katatumba. You're most welcome to the show, Angella.
Thank you,
Thanks for honoring our invitation.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, how are you? What's happening?
Fine.
How is your life currently?
My life is good.
Yeah.
I'm there busy promoting my latest song called Darling.
Darling.
Featuring Mr. Green.
Mama, give us a guy.
Acapella.
Acapella, tuwe mukatu.
Darling, please come to me. You're my baby, baby, just come in inside of me. So that's the latest song.
Yeah.
And it's doing very well.
It's a nice song.
It was exclusively premiered by Trace.
Oh.
So I'm very excited about that song.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you work on your vocals? You have one of the wonderful voices in Uganda. I should say. How do you?
Thank you for appreciating.
Yeah. What you call it? Yeah. Was what
I always had the interest in music, even when I was a young girl.
Okay.
At the Katatumba Academy, my parents made sure I joined the choir. And then when I went to Canada, my parents paid $40 an hour every day after school. Every day after school, $40 an hour every day after school for vocal training.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
So for how long did it take you to perfect and you're like, now I'm good to go to the industry?
Then I started doing in Canada, in the US. I started doing, thank you so much. I started doing songs, like the talent shows. I would win all of them.
Hey.
You was taking it, of course I had the training.
I know.
You know, so that's how the talent developed. From teaching to practice, and then my parents were like, why did you come to Uganda and also do some music?
Oh.
So that's how it happened.
Wow, we are here chilling with Angella Katatumba. We are in this lavish place of Hotel Diplomat Muyenga. Don't say Angella Katatumba wa bay. No, you can come and have lunch with Angella.
Yeah, and I always make my prices affordable.
Yeah.
My parents taught me to keep things affordable, like the Chinese. That's why they're taking over the world. You don't make things too expensive.
Yeah, to scare away people.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you want money.
Yeah.
So
Angella, okay, now to have some recap about your background and all that. Where are you born from? How is your education background?
I was born in Nairobi, Kenya.
Yeah.
I was born with my twin brother, Rujura Katatumba.
Okay.
I have an elder brother I have an older sister. She lives in Atlanta, Georgia. She's called Rosemary. I have an elder brother called Alan Katatumba. He's a pilot.
Oh.
He recently bought a plane in Uganda.
Buying a plane?
Yeah. He's followed my father's footsteps. You know? Okay. And then I have Dennis, Ken.
So you were born in about a family of 7?
7 boys and 1 girl, but 2 girls.
Yeah.
7 boys, but one brother passed away.
Sorry. Sorry.
Thank you.
Oh. Okay, so how come among the 8 people, let me say, how come the most famous one, Chichi, Bano Bakola, to Ita Mabali, Kuvanga, you got Angella, what's happening to others?
The others, it's simple. They are not into media. They are not into the whole publicity life. They're not musicians. You know what? As soon as you say you're a musician,
yeah,
automatically butala buja. So that's why. But otherwise, they are businessmen and they are hustling, they are working.
Did you also struggle to penetrate into the music industry like other artists? So Bagwe was the first song and then here you are.
That's what happened. Oh my God, I thank God. I don't take it for granted, but I thank God because my father obviously was a diplomat and he was so well known and he was doing so well. And for him, just everything was easy. We just followed under his shadow.
Yeah.
So it was easy for me, and I thank God for that.
You have a song with, even before you got there, you were an educated woman. So what are you trying to portray? Because with your qualifications, why choose the music career? Like?
My parents always wanted me to do law.
Oh.
And my father enrolled me and my twin at Oxford Brookes University after high school in Canada. We went to Canada. And I did an economics degree, a law degree, and a master's in international management.
Wow.
So you could tell there was that they wanted me to have the background of law,
Okay.
in case you need it, because every business needs a legal background.
Yeah.
And then I did my first job in the US. I was earning $100,000 a year.
100,000.
Yeah, first 50, then 80, then 100 in the US, working at a casino. But I felt like I wasn't happy. I felt like in the US I was tolerated, and in Uganda I was celebrated. So my parents were like, come to Uganda for a holiday, because you're making money. Then my dad came to the US, he bought me a condominium, and then, I was driving the latest Lexus. Life was good, but I was so unhappy.
Why? With all that kind of lavish life and all that.
Exactly. That's what my mom said. She says, why would you be unhappy when you have everything, you're making so much money? So she says, you come to Uganda for a holiday. So I came for a holiday, and it was heaven. Yes, I
found Uganda, fertile land,
yeah.
Everything was just...
And also my father was like, there are businesses here, there's hotel diplomat, take over hotel diplomat, with your brothers, run all the properties, and then the weather is always sunshine and happiness. Here you feel celebrated, in the US you feel tolerated, it's always struggling.
So you decided to bring everything
in the
back
US.
to...
So when I came to Ghana and I found heaven here, I said, you know what, I'm done with the US. Like I said, you know what, I'm now coming to Uganda, this is heaven, and I'm like, I'm done with the US.
So that means when you're going back to US, just
just holiday or just shopping. That's it.
Okay, you happen to have a collab with Butcherman. The song is called The Peace. Nagala Mirembe. Of all, let me ask you this, I'm sorry, but of all Ugandan artists, why choose Butcherman? His voice, what was special about Butcherman?
So when I came to Uganda, first song I did was with Isaac Rucci in his studio, I Live For You and Standing in the Rain. Now in the middle of that, somebody introduced me to Washington.
Producer.
In Firebase Studios.
Yeah.
In Kamocha.
Yeah.
That's Bobby Wine's studio, right?
Did you like the place before? Because you know
actually,
that the ghetto
Eddie
place.
Awe's studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mind. I was brought up in a humble way, in a humble manner.
You aren't like these other babies who like, how can I record it from here?
No, as long as that's where the product is, you'll find me there. And very many studios in Kampala, even now, if they'll say, come here, down here, I'm like, is that where the product is? Is that where they can do some good job? Yes, I will go. If you're ego, we jail.
Yeah.
So I went there.
Okay.
And I met with Washington, and we did Siche Taga. So Siche Taga is a song that then I did it with Washington, and Washington called Bebe Cool and said, Bebe, you need to come listen to this girl. She has an amazing voice. That's how we did Siche Taga.
With Bebe Cool.
Exactly. That was the first song I did.
So did it pay off? Like, did you find some kind of hype? Like, music is good, can it pay off when you were starting?
No, I don't think I got a cent from it. But I got so much exposure. And I got introduced to the industry, and of course dealing with people who are on top of the industry, Bebe Cool. It was such an amazing, and at such a young age, it was such an amazing entry and easy entry for me into the market. So I was so honored and blessed. So it was a win-win for Bebe and for me.
A little bit back in the US and Canada and all that place, didn't you find a Mzungu like to date?
No. In Canada, I was always a very fat girl, very fat. Auntie eating chips and steak and milkshake for breakfast, just eating horrible things. Our parents spoiled us. So even in the US, it was worse. So even when we went to Canada, it was worse. So when I got to the UK in my teens, my first boyfriend, I used to perform at a club called Punana's on Corn Market Street in Oxford. And then some guy would come and watch me, tall, African-American, 6'4". And I'm like, wow. So he would come and watch me. And then one day he asked me out on a date. So we started dating. 6 months later, he asked me to get married to him. So I got married to an African-American. And that marriage didn't work out. I was too young, but they still take it. He was my first boyfriend in life. So I was like, oh my God, you mean you can ask me with all my weight and all my 100 kilograms? Are you sure? Can't together?
I really get you.
So that was my first love experience, and it was tough.
But things never worked out anyway.
Things didn't work out, but it was a good learning lesson for me. Yeah, how not to take marriage so seriously, how not to rush, how not to take men seriously. They can change today. Today they love you, tomorrow they don't know.
When they want to get you, they sweet talk you, and after getting what they want, they're like,
don't want to know. So that's when I said, and I was
So no, come away Uganda. You came back to
Yeah.
Uganda and not going to music industry.
Yeah.
Okay. By then, ani yali inspiring mu music okusinga. Gwo labanga yali ngati kuba by then.
Frankly speaking, by then obviously the top ones were Baby Cool, Chameleon, and Bobby Wine. When I came to the country, those were the ones on top. So by the fact that I did a song with Baby Cool, that automatically introduced me in the industry and on their level. You know, so
through the top.
yeah, and I was so young, so going, to the top so quickly. Yeah, it was an honor.
So you have other organizations apart from being music. What are some of the other projects that you have or you do? I can say, is it ADF Clinic?
AKDF.
Clinic? Yeah.
Angela Franklin Katatumba. AFK Beauty Clinic is in Kabalagala. That's my mom's beauty clinic where I do all the nails, the makeup, the everything, massage, facials. But I have an NGO called the Angella Katatumba Development Foundation.
Okay.
And that's where we do the charity work for Ugulu,
Thank
climate
you.
change, Mulago Yafe.
Yes.
We gave 25 million shillings.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, it's when you do well, you're supposed to bless others.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you'll go to Mulago and you'll find some beds, $1 million shilling bed, those expensive beds.
Yeah.
You'll find a lot of them
with
engraved.
oxygen and all that.
I think so. The ones of $1 million.
Yeah,
You'll see them engraved, donated by Angela
Katatumba.
Katatumba.
How proud for that.
For me, me and my dad, it gave us, and my mom, it made you feel important and instrumental in the world, because when you're blessed, you must bless others.
You are making me have a feeling that whenever you give out, that's when happiness comes.
Yes. When you're blessed, you bless others, so you receive more blessings.
Some people are very stingy.
I know.
Oh, so that's how you've been doing your stuff. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, Kakati, if someone is to concentrate in music, does music pay off?
It also depends. For example, like for me, who makes the bulk of my money from my dad's properties, from business. You can't compare it to the money coming in from music. So it depends. If it's somebody who's not making anything, then it's something. And for me, it's also something, because it's not nothing. But you can't compare it to to the money I'm making.
Okay, you have made a different collabos. I think one of your biggest collabs is one which you made with Kent and Frosso.
No, that's not the biggest. The biggest is Tony Davida.
By that Andre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the biggest.
But even Kent and Frosso also did good. How do you feel working with those guys anyway?
It was good. Yeah, it was wonderful. It was exciting. They were easy to work with. They're talented.
Okay.
Yeah, I was happy to work with them.
How did you find? Now you are under the management of
Black Market Records.
Yeah. How did you land into that? Yeah, that project.
So in 2020, over the years, because I was focusing so much on business, I used to just do one video every 3-4 years, because the focus was in business. Because music wasn't making my money, so I didn't take it that seriously.
Yeah.
But then 2020, I met Ocean Media International. He's my manager. He said, Angela, you have an amazing voice. You know what? Let's do music seriously, and let's make money from it. Let's take it serious, and let's do it the right way this time. Just, I'm asking you for your time. I said, okay. And then the first move he made was to meet with Daddy Andre. And that's where we did Tony Davida.
How when you Daddy Andre, some guy they compromise themselves. The guy is well off. Even if he has refused to go for this test and all that, I can simply go with her or with him. Which advice do you give such kind of people?
I would advise the girls to always value themselves, value their lives, and when you rush, you crash. They should know that they are valuable, and know that to take things easy. Much as someone is amazing, you have to. Life comes first. And it's just that we had disagreed, but he was such an amazing guy, amazing, so it was just sad. That whole situation was sad. But at least he gave me the best, and Tony David up to today is going to be a hit that I don't see it going away.
But we are seeing emotional coming in. Is this because of that saga still?
Emotional came in because that's what they call showbiz. I left in January. He kuchalad in October, November. after all those months, really. So it's obvious that he was going to meet someone. So we did, the song was written by the Yuga boys, and they were like, you know what, let's do something emotional. They based it on him and I, and they said, we do it and we keep it. So we did, we shot the video and we kept it. Sure enough, when the Kuchala came, we released it. Yeah, so everyone's saying, back to the showbiz.
Okay, Kali, to put the Angela. You are one of the ladies that do most of the expensive videos in Uganda. Does it mean they're expensive?
Amen.
Yeah. Thank you for that, by the way.
Thank you.
Portraying Ugandan art music industry. Oh, Uganda can do such kind of good music.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're through black market pro.
Yes. So Ocean, after introducing me to Andre, he introduced me to Black Market Records, the CEO. So that's when now, as you can see, they can't let me rest. So half the time I disappear and I want to do business and court cases and I'm busy. And Ocean will be like, we need pictures from you, we need a song from you. So, but take a pressure. And also they're the ones who collect all my royalties online and pay me. So that's the importance of working with a label. Yeah. So that's the blessing that happened for me in 2020 when I met Ocean. And started working with him.
Okay, we are through with Angella Katatumba. We're going in for a very short commercial break.
Eno ye, open up television. Enjoy the uniqueness. Onoonya akafo w'oyinza okulya emmere empoomu n'ebyokunywa eby'eddekende. Namia Restaurant. Akawewo nga kakufuuwako n'obuyimba obuseenenkerevu. Jangu ku Namia Restaurant. Abaweereza ab'empisa era nga bafaayo ku bakasitoma. Namia Restaurant. Tufumba emmere ey'ensi ez'enjawulo ewooma okuzaama era nga n'obuyonjo tubukulembeza. Tukola ne deliveries eri oyo atasobola tutuukako we tusangibwa. Tuli ku Gaba Road e Kabalagala opposite Centenary Bank okuliraana Stanbic Bank. Essimu 0704 15 29 79 oba 0700 12 6 01.
Welcome back from that short break. I'm still with Angella Katatumba, Ugandan diva. Nzomu kubayimbi abasinga okunsingira wano mu Uganda. Angella, nkyali naawe. If you were to ask, okay, who would you love to collaborate with next?
Oh wow! Of course, you're always thinking of an international artist.
Yeah.
And I have a collaboration, a very big artist, but it's like secret because we are not ready.
Mama.
Like for real, we are just not ready.
Even
He's
for the
supposed
first
to fly into the country to shoot the video.
Meaning you are already, you have the audio already?
Done. A very big artist.
Maybe I could go to the studio where it's from and I sneak the song so I know okay she's done. International artist.
Yeah.
But here in Uganda,
but in Uganda, I'm always easy because like Mr. Green found me.
Yeah.
So a new song that we did this year. We actually shot the video during lockdown.
Okay. Okay, so Angella, how many albums do you have so far?
This will be the third album that I'm working on. Yeah.
So after all of these lockdown release and all that kind of open up, should you expect a concert?
That's the prayer.
One time we did a charity concert.
Yeah, Mulago Yafe.
Yeah,
he did so
it
well.
Was a very wonderful concert.
Yes, he did so well.
Yeah,
my dad called. We made so much money that my dad called all the VIPs. You're like, what is happening?
We saw all the guys with the biggest stomachs.
You know?
Yeah. Okay. So far, what are some of the challenges you have first as a music artist?
The challenges is the language for me, Uganda.
And here okwogera otuwobuzibu, but when it comes to music, you are fluent. How?
But music is easy. That one is record and they copy. Record, cut, paste.
No, like if me, I'm to sing in Lugba right now.
I can even sing in Chinese. They just tell you. They just tell you in the studio, sing this line. And they cut. Sing it properly. So you just sing it. You just sing it and cram it for that moment. They cut it. They play it. They put it together. So it's all about cut, copy, paste. You know? But the problem is if you say sing now the whole song. How? Because I've only crammed what I was cutting. So I can even sing in Chinese. So a lot of people say that, but they are not, people who work in studio. So in studio, everyone who knows that, Angela comes, they know, this one, Tamani Uganda. So they will record for me line by line. Then they put the lines together. They copy them like, my baby, tonera vida, jangu, tonera vida.
That word. What's that word? People, they sing wrong lyrics when it comes to that part.
Today will be the date. Today will be the date.
People are singing today with the billet.
Yeah, my friend.
It is giving so many people problems. So the word is today
will be the date.
Will be the date.
Today will be the date. So he made me sing it in the Nigerian accent. Today will be the date.
I know. So people are singing Ugandans, TikTokers and all that kind of stuff. With the billet.
Today will be the date.
Okay, so far, Angela, it's from Ugandan music. So far, has it paid off compared to what you put in so far?
No.
Hey.
No, nowhere near.
Wanji mama.
No.
And you are still pushing.
But now I'm pushing with hope.
Okay.
Because with Black Market Records, at least something is coming in.
Oh.
But you cannot compare what I've invested. In the videos, it's a very expensive videos.
How much? Like how worth is one of the most expensive videos if you were to say it on air?
I don't know. All of them are expensive.
32M, 60, 40.
A video. Maybe 30, 25, 30. Yeah. But then also you realize it's not about an expensive video. You have to also, because before it's Okora music, it's like business. You're gauging, you're not sure, maybe this strategy, you try and error. Just like business. You're like, let's put rooms at 300K. People don't come. Then you put them at 100K, then they come. It's gauging. Maybe I put an expensive video. Maybe that's what people want. People don't want an expensive video. They want an excellent audio. So then you maybe put less videos.
Nayenga, so far, when you made Uganda music, like the music you've made, what are you proud of? And you're like, because of music ABCD, apart from, you already have money, you've been there, you've been in the out countries, but so far, what are you proud about with music?
With music, what I'm proud of is the fame.
Oh.
Even my papa, before he passed, he said, of course, none of his kids will be as rich as he was. Papa was too rich. He owned hotels, an island, a plane, planes. He was just too rich. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, none of us are there yet, because you never know. My brothers keep, and myself, you never know what God has in store.
You talked of a brother who bought a plane.
Yes, so exactly. So you never know. Only that my dad had a plane, hotels, buildings, everything at once. You get it? So this one has bought a plane, yes.
Money from here.
Yeah, for him it was the whole empire. So
it's just fame you're proud about music.
My dad was like, the one thing that my kids have done better than me is Angella Katatumba, who has become more famous than me. And why? Because of music. So it's just the fame. They talk, Angella, but the money.
America, mama.
I wish all the talk would result into the cash, which but at least it was something better than him. But still.
Okay. Are you under any of those? Like Uma, we have this.
I'm not sure.
Superstars,
I'm not sure if UPRS signed me, and I'm not sure if my first manager signed me under Uma. I'm not sure. But either way, I think it's a good idea to have associations that can organize artists. So I'm all for them. Yeah.
Okay. Angela, what's your weakest spot? What are something that if you could come and when someone does this, I'm off?
I think lying, and especially in business. Because when you lie, you cause losses. You make people lose. It's unnecessary when you can just be honest. My parents taught us to be honest and straight. Being honest it's a hard route. It's tougher, but someone will appreciate you, and it's easier than lying. You gonna
no palapalanya. You talk of this because you want to get this from Angela. You talk of this.
Yeah. Then I've caught you. Then we've caught you in the lie. Now I hate you because now we can't work together. Now we are enemies because you're embarrassed. Now the embarrassment has turned into anger. It has turned into beef. I don't know why Ugandans find it so easy to lie, but lying is the easier option A harder option would just be like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, forgive
Answer
me.
the phone.
Let's
Forgive.
do this right.
Finished. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't do this at this time. Yes, I know I've inconvenienced you, but at least I'm woman or man enough to say, sorry, let's postpone. But you're going to say, oh, come on, it's okay. Then he makes everybody wait. We've spent money, we've cooked. The guy is nowhere. Now you call Takwata Simu. I don't know where they get that character from.
And those people, they will never prosper, but they will never go anywhere in life. Such
It is such a losing character, and unfortunately, it's the majority of Ugandans who do that. Instead of simply picking up the phone and saying, I'm sorry, even in the offices, in the ministries and all that, a person will say, I'll do this. They've said it Bambi in hope. Then they fail. Now when they fail, they're like, since I got a simu. Now they create more problems because now you failed, now you've had to call the boss, then it causes a crisis, then they find you, then when you could have said, I'm sorry, I failed. Someone will respect you more for that.
Okay.
But here,
it's
the way they can lie. Everything is a lie. Everything. Lie fast.
You are so tired of them, but now.
So sickening.
Kale Angela, ngatumba about to wind up. What's one of the most exciting moments? You can remember this place, this time I was excited, like I was so happy to the top of my life. When was that moment?
Always when I'm with my parents before my papa passed.
Sorry.
I know. Any moment I was with my family, you know, we are so loving. We just love each other. We vibe off each other. We encourage each other. We benefit together. So we travel together. We plan together.
Okay.
We go on holiday together. So any time that was before my papa passed, with my mom, my brothers, was my happiest. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, today there is someone who's looking at Angella Katatumba and she's like, I want to be like Angella Katatumba. What can they do? What can she?
Angela was raised to be honest, to be truthful, to be direct, to have integrity. It costs nothing to lie. It costs what? Why would I have to lie about anything? Get out of that lying culture. It's much harder to be honest and straight. Someone will appreciate you for that. A lot of these people who look up to me, they want to rush. They want to be Angella Katatumba the day before yesterday.
1 week.
1 week is even
1 week is too much.
The day before yesterday.
Don't be like Angella Katatumba.
They don't want to work hard. They don't want to hustle. They want easy things. Free things are not free. Especially musicians. Music is about God. You may have the best song in the world. You may have the best voice in the world, but it's not your time. So when you appreciate that and be patient and understand God's timing is the best timing, you take it easy.
Okay.
And then also have another side hustle. Do some other businesses. Don't focus only on music.
Music, yeah.
Because music is too much pressure.
And how to invest in a lot before you gain out.
It's expensive and it's too much pressure. You have producers, artists, everyone saying, Echidara, every morning, Echidara. As you are giving something, they're telling you, Echidara, you're like, you know what I'm saying?
Even before this hand is free, they're already asking something else.
Yeah, so it's too much pressure. And you have a lot of artists that can't handle that. Then they run to drugs, they run to alcohol, they just lose it. And not just Uganda, worldwide. You know what I'm saying? So just take it easy, be patient, be prayerful, have your talent, and never give up. Be persistent, and have some other hustles going on. And be happy.
Yeah. Happiness is also a part of.
Yeah. Just choose to be happy. Don't be negative and start abusing. And because you're not doing well, then you start abusing the one who's doing well.
You know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, and suppose there is an upcoming artist who would like to collaborate with you, Angela. Would you be honest and give that person a collab? Or
why not, Mr. Green?
No, okay, or you already
but he was an upcoming artist.
So people who might like to.
Why not? Upcoming artist, as long as, because it's obvious, if you are the one who wants to work with an artist that's established, you're the one to pay for the audio, the video, to pay for everything.
Why I asked you that? Some musicians, they're like, how many songs do you have so far? How do you play on air? Like, you know, they give you some kind of conditions, how to fast fulfill.
And that's the ego that I'm seeing with all these artists. They think they are so great. Kumbe, there are others who are greater. Kumbe, here they are nowhere. So. Remove the ego, you know. You see them with nothing, but you find they have the biggest. You're like, guy, I tell you, somebody with everything is being so humble. Be easy, just be easy. You know, it helps you and I. So I want to appeal to all the artists. Be easy with these upcoming artists. And even if they're not upcoming artists, if somebody appreciates you in all the artists, they want to work with you. Don't make it difficult.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want to work with me as long as you pay for the video, the audio, everything to get in there.
Yeah. Vocal.
Yeah. But that's what happened with Mr. Green.
Yeah.
You know, and very many others.
Yeah, when she wanted more finance, when she's like, Angela, here I felt like I need some 100,000, but you can sponsor. No, can take cover.
In the video.
Yeah, in the case I am some hand.
Because it's something. If it's something that's benefiting both of you.
Yeah.
So I just wish that they would remove all that and not make things difficult for each other. You know, talk to my manager.
Yeah, you know,
are you sure? We shall call you. Or I won't answer phone calls for the next year. And then you look at the guy, he doesn't have anything. You're like, what is happening here? What don't I know? Maybe there's something here that I don't know. I don't know why they do that.
What should be done actually to say, because you see one what tendency back in Nigerian music, one in Uganda, music over crossing over. What has to be done Uganda?
We just have to support each other. And the prayer is for of course the DJs to play more Ugandan music.
Yeah.
You know.
Music Nigeria.
Yeah. So we pray that they do.
This is because our music is not good.
But also for a while our music hasn't been the best quality. Ugandan videos are just beginning to improve on quality. That's why you're coming to say, Angela, your videos are the best, because I invest in my videos. A lot of people don't invest. Your music is good. Your videos are excellent. Like,
thank you for international level.
Because I invest international money. In Nigerians invest in their
international
videos.
Money.
Yeah, they invest. They invest. So Uganda is also beginning to realize, we need to invest in videos, we need to invest in audios.
Yeah.
So even that's good, because that shows you the industry is growing. They are beginning to realize why we need to invest.
Yeah, so among the audio producers we have on SCM, who do you give credit?
Without a doubt, Daddy Andre. Because obviously he has given me a monster hit. So for me, he'll always be my favorite.
And it's my kubanga suppose there is chance sijagenda ye nena kubuzo wosobola okuddayo naye kale. It's okay anyway, it's okay. Otuvuddeyo Daddy Andre. Thanks for honoring our invitation, Angela. Yeah. So what's one of your latest song right now?
My latest song is called Darling, featuring Mr. Green, a South Sudanese artist. He's very, very talented and he sings dancehall so well. So that's my next, and I want my fans to go to
the voice is there, and Angela, you are talented. The voice is there,
are you sure? And that song is doing well.
Yeah. It's a very nice hit while you were here.
Yeah?
It's a very nice song. I don't know that you could even sing that kind of style of music.
Thank you.
Angela, it means you are versatile.
I'm very, very versatile. Very versatile. And yeah, so thank you so much.
Could you be having a unique talent that Ugandans don't know, maybe you can relate to us?
Yes, I have a trained vocals. That's the challenge. That's the uniqueness that a lot of people don't have here. Yeah. They're not trained. They just go sing. But
I think I should become a musician.
I've been trained. I can go high, low. I can do dancehall. I can do love songs. I can do anything. That is the beauty about being trained.
Yeah.
So that's the secret. My parents invested a lot. So I want my fans to go to my YouTube channel, subscribe to Angella Katatumba.
That's your name everywhere. Let be it
everywhere. Yeah.
One for TikTok.
Atana investor aja kusanga atia.
Auntie.
How will he know what AK for? 1, 2, 3, 5. Be clear. Who are you? Finished.
I think I should also change my name. YouTube, Angella Katatumba. iOS, I mean iTunes.
Yeah, even Spotify, everything is Angella Katatumba. Keep it simple and always have that business sense. Imagine an investor is looking for you. If I'm looking for Beyonce, of course I'm going to type anything Beyonce. How will I know she's called Secret Lover Honey?
Hey, 144.
144. I'm saying it out. So keep it simple.
Hard names, no, and to make things worse, it's a different name on Instagram. It's a different name.
It makes things harder for you. So yeah, just go to my YouTube channel, Angella Katatumba, subscribe, enjoy Darling and my other music. And thank you for supporting me. Thank you for gracing me with this interview.
Thanks for honoring our invitation.
Thank you.
And thanks for serving us. I'm here enjoying with Angella Katatumba. Anyway, cheers by
cheers,
the program we're with the night. Thank you so much, Karim.
fill my mind and you make my heart go big. We are one together. This is my season to fall for you. Professor like Dumbledore, wherever you they got follow. Make me lose words, I go down for you. Remember you the one for me.